Hi, first class. Mr. Dunk here. Let's have a look at page 27. We're still looking at the number 16, so you should be familiar with some different ways how to make the number 16 from yesterday's work. If not, there is a number line up here with a nice bunny jumping up to number 16, stopping halfway on number 8 and showing you that 8 plus 8 equals 16. Underneath that, we have a few number sentences I'd like you to fill in. So 1, 4, and 7, you're putting the answer. 2, 5, and 8, and 3, 6, and 9, you have a missing number. Now, we've done these before. There are different ways to do them. One of the ways you can do is to look at the first number, find it on your number line up here, and then count up. So let's get a pencil out here, and I'll show you that way. Okay. So, for example, number 10, if I go to number 10 and I know I want to get 16, I can count the jumps it takes me to get from 10 to 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other way, that works perfectly there. The other way is to do a bit of subtraction. Now, when we subtract, when we take away, we always start with the biggest number. Now, if I look at number 5, I have 1 and I have 16. 16 is the bigger number. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the other number, which is 1. Now, when we subtract, we go from big to small. So I'm going to start at 16, and I'm going to subtract 1, which means I just do 1 jump backwards. And where do I end up? On the 15, which is the answer. And it's the same with these. Even though the missing number is the first number, remember, when we add, it doesn't matter which order we have numbers in, the answer stays the same. So it doesn't matter if your missing number comes at the start or if it's the second number, we still do the same things. B is exactly the same as A, but instead of our number sentences going horizontally, they're going vertically, which means it's going from top to bottom. So 2 plus 14, the answer goes in here. Okay. And here we have another missing number. So 9 plus something equals 16. I've showed you the two different ways that we can use to find out what that missing number is. Put your answer in here. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about it because this isn't in our maths book, our maths copy, but do try and line your numbers up. By that, I mean that, for example, here we have the 2 and the 14. The 2 would be a unit, and the 1 out of the 14 would be a 10. So 2 plus 14, I'm going to give the answer, it's 16. But when I'm writing 16 in, what I want to do is keep all my units in a straight line. So 2, 4, sorry, I'm just going to put 16 there. There we go. So you can see the 2 and the 4, they're both units in the units column, and so is the 6, and that's in a nice straight line. And the 1 digit out of the 14, that's a 10. And so is the 1 digit out of 16. They're both 10s, so I've kept them in a straight line on top of each other. Part C is very similar to Part C yesterday. I think it was Part C. I want you to demonstrate by doing little drawings how you can make 16 in different ways, but using 3 numbers this time. Now, in Part 2, you have a missing number, but Part 1, you have to come up with it yourself. Now, remember, 0 is a number just like any other number, so make it easy for yourself. 16 plus 0 equals 16. If you want to try some more difficult combinations, do what I suggested yesterday. Find 16 of one thing, so it could be 16 stones. Maybe if you have some gravel outside, it could be 16 marbles. It could be 16 little figures. I don't know, if you have some Sylvanian families or something like that. And split them up into 3 groups and see how many are in each group to make up that 16. Okay. Missing number now. How we do this? This is a bit trickier. This is my suggestion. If you found the missing number sentences up here okay, change these ones so that they're similar. How would you do that? Let me show you. A is 9 plus something plus 1 equals 16. What I would do is, I would combine the 9 and the 1. So what's 9 plus 1? 10. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cross out that 1. I'm going to cross out that 9, and I'm going to write 10. Which now means all I have, I'm going to cross out that plus sign as well, I have 10 plus something equals 16, which I'm sure you will agree, and do they have up here? They do have it up here as well. I'm sure you will agree is much easier and looks much easier than 9 plus something plus 1 equals 16. 10 plus what equals 16? What is it? I know that's not a very good looking 6, but that is a 6. Anyway, try your best, have a go, good luck, and see you soon.